Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. Should be like the 3rd, I believe. Um, I woke up and ended up checking my Pogo account eventually, and I had a warning for like suspicious or malicious activity on my account, something to that effect. And long story short, I have been building a group through the Campfire app and Pokemon Go for like the last, I don't know, 6 to 8 months, maybe a little bit more. And I've had a local Facebook group for like a year or a little bit over a year now. And for the most part, that's been a great experience and a lot of fun. And I love building a community and getting people together and doing everything like that. But as of late, I ended up, I'm somebody who does a lot of the nominations through Wayfair for Pokestops and making gyms and stuff like that. And especially in my local area, I decided to, like, I've been doing that since I came back to the game a little over a year ago. And I've just always been on my grind with that. But I've never gone out of my way to make stops in areas to mess with people or to get in people's way or anything stupid like that. I don't know who would take the time to do something like that. Um, I live in a small town, Auburn, Georgia. We have 90 people on my Facebook group. We have 180 people, 182 people on my campfire group. Um, but we do the max events, we do raid nights, we do all sorts of stuff. Nothing that nothing they put out we can't handle so far. Um, However, there's another very large local group not too far from us, actually in the area that I work in. And oddly enough, I've created a couple of stops in that area. And a little over like a week to 2 weeks ago, I got a message from one of the admins on that page, and she was discussing with me about like the way that the Niantic Wayfair system works and the mapping and how placement affects every, like, misplaced stops affects everyone around you, and asking me what I knew about it and this, that, and the other, and whatnot. I was talking to my group, and I'm in their group, but I don't play with them consistently. I haven't been playing with them consistently for probably the last couple of months. I also stay pretty busy. When I'm not working, I'm playing my game, and when I'm not playing my game, I'm working or trying to get some free time at the house. But this isn't something I plan to make my full-time job. It's not a job, but I'm trying to help my local community and help build up my community in the sense that, we have more gyms and more stops now and more areas to congregate and have fun and get more items. And I've ran into multiple people in my area who all say that they're thankful for the amount of, stops that I've placed in my area and gyms that I place in my area. And we do a lot of stuff in my area for the most part, but I have placed a couple of stops in other areas. And apparently that became a problem with somebody. And like I said, an admin to a local group in uh, Duluth, Georgia, Lawrenceville, Georgia, messaged me, and she said that a friend of hers was having an issue with my name specifically on these waypoints that were getting in the way of her stops and her gym placement, verbatim. And now, in the last 2 weeks or so, I haven't really done any nominations, and I decided to while we were doing an event this weekend. And I woke up to this freaking warning notice on my account over harassment and abuse on a Pokestop, which obviously isn't an abusive Pokestop. It's like a memorial plaque for a person in our, like, from our area, who was a firefighter and a member of the local community, and it meets multiple criteria. I could literally say the only thing it might not meet, because it's across the street, is safety. But people aren't going to nominate or deny something and report it over abuse for safety. Like, those are two different things. People could easily just deny the stop and not report it. And there's a reason why it's being reported, because these people know that this would affect my account. And just jumping onto the next train is the fact that, you know, they just released this level 80 crap, and the game's gonna be changing. There's more levels, and they're vaulting the level 50 jackets, and I'm in the middle of grinding from level 49 to level 50. So talk about petty. If I've ever seen it, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. You're trying to get me banned before I hit level 50 over some stupid freaking argument over you not getting your gyms placed because I made a couple of stops in your area. I don't go out of my way making stops over there. I've done a few, they've all got accepted. There's only been a couple that have actually gotten denied or accepted and not physically placed in the game, which is something they could complain about if I was doing it all over the place, but I haven't. And if anything, that would be something for somebody in my area to complain about, because there's already been plenty of stops that were basically misplaced nodes on the map, and I have to work my way around them. And I've never sat there and messaged other people about it and said that they need to control what they're doing in my area, because if not, we're going to use our connections to do something about it. Come on, man. Come on. So this is me on the 3rd of fucking September, before I get any type of stupid ban on my account. And I'll keep you all updated. We'll see how this goes. But shout out to the Sugarloaf Mills, Lawrenceville, whatever the heck that freaking group is, man. Y'all are some real cool people, dude. Have a good day.